I'm Bormet, assistant wrestling coach at the University of Michigan, here with the U.S. Olympic team. I'm a personal coach for Jake Herbert, 84 kilograms. Really, right now we've had a good acclimation week. We're starting to get to the tail end of it. Training's been really good. Their bodies are adjusting to time changes, getting their legs back under them, pushing through this early part of the week. Today was a really good day. Saw some real zip back in Jake. Really just starting to hone in on continuing to build the strengths he has, but also starting to focus in on just certain positions he might find himself in with some of the key opponents. But for the most part, just keeping him with the mindset to keep his offense going and keep his feet moving and stay in a good position.
So what's we talked about a little bit of how you guys work together with the national team coaches and then the personal coaches, and you've got a plan for Jake leading into this last week?
Yeah. At this point, we're with the team. There's obviously still core competencies everyone on the team needs and areas we're covering. Specific areas of concentration from a team standpoint, and we're also spending time breaking down into individual sessions where we're focused on specifics for individual athletes that we're working with, and also starting to hone in on certain tactics that some of the opponents they might face have. If there's anything unusual or something they're really good at that they need to be aware of and feel it enough. So just trying to turn over every stone, making sure they're prepared for everything they're going to see next week.
All right, and then the last thing we talked about was the whole mindset, because it's such a critical role in the sport. But like I asked, specifically, for this event more than anything else. So, how are you preparing Jake in that regard?
With Jake, just really keeping him focused on the things he needs to do to get in scoring positions. Jake's going to win by scoring points. He needs to stay in that mindset. He's got to have awareness of certain things his opponents might be doing, but we're not overshadowing the fact that he needs to focus on his style of wrestling. He needs to have his feet moving and get his attack rate high, and just really keeping him in a frame of mind where he's doing that in practice. Effort's super high right now. We'll start to taper off next week. Each guy competes on a different day, so each guy will start to taper off at a different point. Every athlete needs a little something different as we start to get into that last week. With Jake, it's a matter of just keeping him dialed in, and he will get excited when it's time to put that American singlet on and compete. He'll be ready to go.